Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you the main steps to remodel a closet and turn it from this to this. Back in 2018, my wife and I bought this house, and it came with a lot of projects, including this unusable closet. I really don't want to spend a lot of time in this project. I already did the drywall, finished the tape, and now we're going to focus on the first coat of mud. And the first thing we're going to do is to cover the area. We don't want all this dust everywhere.
We're gonna mask the floor.
You want to create a perimeter of tape, and the edge of the tape, you want to make sure that it's underneath the drywall as best as you can.
So we need one of these. Just like this. And then go. And here. Do your angle here. For our tarp. We want it to be this thing. Put one side in.
We're going to be using 90-minute mud, hot mud. I like it because I don't feel rushed in comparison to the 20-minute.
Many ways you can mix mud. The way I do it, like this. And then back and the other side. Now right now as I'm mixing, it's getting harder. Therefore, I'm gonna put water. Obviously, if you're mixing it right, most of the particles should be wet. It's a girl.
The very first time, no.
Oh my gosh.
No. Oh my gosh.
The wife and her stories. So in this section, I actually want to spend a little bit of extra time, do a little bit of a better job in comparison to the ceiling, because this is where we're gonna open the door and we're gonna be able to see this basically for the rest of our lives. So I want to spend just a little bit of extra time, make it look a little bit better. Again, I'm not trying to spend a lot of time on this project, but I think it's a good idea to make it as flat as possible, this section. You want to make sure you get your tools clean 100%, because hot mud is pretty nasty. We're also going to get ready for the sanding process.
So today we're gonna sand the drywall. But before we sand, we want to prepare a mask. I give it a try.
Now this is a very important part. If you're gonna make any drywall dust inside your house, you want to make sure that you have the proper tools to get that dust out of your house and not in the living area. You want to make sure you protect your lungs as best as you can. There's many options when it comes to a mask, but I highly recommend a mask with filters. Use all the precautions when it comes to breathing this type of dust. After we finish the sanding and the cleanup, we're gonna move into the primer. You want to make sure you do a really good coat of primer.
Okay, now we have to get rid of this trim and this trim. This is I don't even know the name of this. It's a very tough tool. Just hit it in. Break anything. Okay, there it is. Done. Any bumps?
Now we're gonna focus on doing the trim.
And okay, you take out your map. Now you know which one goes where.
And now we're gonna do the caulking. This section is very important. Caulking makes any trim look 10 times better. It makes your trim look finished. And after the caulking is dry, now we can move on to the final coat of paint. And this is where all comes together. Since we don't have texture in these walls, we want to make sure that we always finish any stroke with the roller so that it gives you a little bit of a texture like. This project reminds me how relationships work. You know, sometimes we neglect relationships with other people. Could be a family member, a friend, mom, dad, brother, sister. And neglected relationships sometimes look like this old closet. This closet required just a little bit of focus, a little bit of work. I put a few hours here and there on the weekends, and at the end, it looks beautiful. Sometimes relationships with other people, they only require a little bit of attention, a little bit of focus. They can change. They can be renewed. Thank you for watching.